Today, I want to talk about project management. We're going to look at top 5 project management trends for 2026. And how do you stay ahead? My name is Ituno. I'm a project control specialist, and I talk a lot about work smart and more on this my YouTube channel. And I just want to talk about project management today. It's really the trends you should work out for, okay? So let's get started. So let me paint a quick picture. It's Monday morning, you kind of open your laptop and emails come in and your boss is asking for an update on a project, all right? Or your team is waiting for you to send them the direction or the updates of a project. So you find yourself that there is a demand for one thing or the other from your boss or from your teammates. Now, how do you cope with so many of these demands that is on you? Me as a project control specialist, I have that ask on me every time when I'm in any project. However, you can't afford to manage projects like you were doing in 2018. If you're still doing that, I can tell you're behind. With artificial intelligence and automation tools that we have today, it can make your work way easy. So in this video, I will break down the top 5 project management trends in 2026. All right, with the demand on your time as a project manager, as a project control specialist, what are the trends, especially when you're looking to keep yourself relevant in the job market? Because I must tell you the truth, project management is not just about meeting timelines or just attending meetings. It's about how you use technology that is prevalent today to communicate what is happening in a project and do it fast and on time. Okay, so let me not waste too much of your time. Let's get into it. The first one is you have to make AI your biggest assistant. The first trend, make artificial intelligence your biggest PA, your biggest assistant. Now, AI is no longer coming. AI is here. It's already here. In the past, you would build your schedule manually, all right? You track your risk manually, you create reports manually, but today is different. With AI, you can think with your schedule to be able to run different analysis with the numbers that you have. You can design reports in Excel with the help of the guidance of AI, giving it what you want to do, and it can help you design how to position your report in such a way that you will communicate the same thing. Instead of having multiple sheets, you just have 1 or 2 sheets to represent your data. AI can make you think better on how you present your data. And you as a project manager, you as a project control specialist, you'll be able to communicate quickly to your team, all right, updates on your project with how you have presented your data in such a way that they get it, they understand it, and you just become more valuable to that project. Now, if you don't understand how to use AI and you're not learning it, you'll be replaced by someone who does. So AI has to become your biggest assistant in thinking through project for you, all right? Or with you, that would be the better word, with you. Thinking with you, putting your deliverables, then you're representing that and how your data is being presented to your team, okay? The trend number 2 is having data-driven decision making using AI. Let me tell you something, your opinion does not matter anymore. Okay? It's what data says that matters. It's what your data says that matters. In 2026, it's not just about saying, oh, we're doing okay. It's what is the number saying? How have you represented it? You don't even have excuse that you don't have the tools. Oh, I don't have Cobra. Oh, I don't have Primavera. All right? You don't have the excuse today. If you think with AI, you must be able to represent how you do your SPI, your CPI, your forecast, and your actuals. You must be able to represent that. And this gives you an advantage, especially as somebody who is making sure that your project is going right and is being delivered, there's no overspend, and you're monitoring the time. In the project control territory, all these numbers matter. So the data is monitored weekly so that you can be able to channel that to your team and use that to update what is going on. So when you're talking with data, oh, SPI trend is 0.85 in the past 2 reporting cycles, you sound very detailed. You know what you're doing. Everything is tracked. The cost is tracked. The cost on your project is tracked. Every cost that is going in is tracked. AI can help you think through this, and you can take your data and build it in Excel to represent it on a weekly or on a monthly. You can calculate your end value. Okay, take that data, put it in Power BI, make it more beautiful. Okay, the trend number 3 is you must be able to function with remote and hybrid teams. COVID took everybody home, but now everybody's come back to the office. But you must, as a project control specialist, as a project manager, must be able to manage people remotely and physically. Gone are the days when your entire team will be on one spot. The more you realize it, the better, because you won't get the best hands if you limit yourself. So your entire team might not be in the same location, might not be in the same office, but now you can be able to communicate with your team. One person can be in Canada, another person can be in Nigeria, another person can be in India, another one in UK, or another person can be in different province in your country. But you must be able to make the team work. So how are you getting familiar with the tools that help you manage your team remotely and manage your team physically? If you're liking what I'm sharing, click like, subscribe, and share this video. I feel I'm dishing out very good gems in project management. So the news skill today is not just you being a project manager, it's also people manager, ability to manage people across distance, across locations, across different geography. You need to know, how do you communicate your ideas clearly? How do you articulate your ideas succinctly? And AI can even help you think through the ideas that you want to use. How do you use the tools that are being used today? How do you track progress? You're reporting. How do you make sure everybody is reporting and those things are being managed well? Now, the best project manager today are not just the technical ones. They're the ones that are very good with managing people. How do they communicate when your project is trending towards a particular place? How do you communicate that to your team? How do you communicate that in a very profound way? How do you make sure that your team is motivated on that project? Okay, that's one. Trend number 4 is the hybrid project management system that we have now. Now, the first 3 was remote and hybrid working model. Now is the project management system that is hybridized, if I can use the word, the hybrid project management system. What is it about? People argue today on the best project management system, agile or waterfall. But in truth, in real life, I've been on many projects that things will change. Nobody is doing pure agile and nobody is doing pure waterfall. Everybody is adjusting as the project needs, as the project demands. And that is what is called the hybrid project management system. You combine structured planning, waterfall, with flexible execution, agile. It's very important. For example, in the construction world, you need waterfall, okay, to plan the project, exactitude, to be able to know what is going on. And that's why you need Primavera P6 to run that project plan for you. But in executing that, you must be agile. That's the mix in executing it, because there are changes that are going to happen to your project, multiple changes that you might not have planned for. So the future is ability to combine both agile management and waterfall management. So what that simple ideology means is you have to be adaptive as a project person, someone in project management system. All right, I hope you're getting value. If you're getting value, like, subscribe, and share this video. And the final trend that you have to get used in 2026 is value over delivery. All right, a value over delivery. It's very important to deliver on time, but it's also very important to monitor how you deliver that value. So usually success is defined on finishing on time and finishing on budget, but that's not enough. All right, that's not enough in today's world. So the question is, the project we just did, what value did we create with it? It's very, very important, the end result, because there's so many projects that finished on time, finished on budget, but it was a total money waste. So evaluating that is very important. It's important to finish on time, important to finish on budget. Most of the time really doesn't happen, but it's important to do that. But you can finish on time and finish on budget and still fail in the delivery of value. So that value is important. Let me give you an example. Let's say a company spends $5 million on a system and the system was delivered perfectly. But at the end of the day, the system was not used. Nobody used that system. It was delivered on time. It was delivered on budget, but nobody used it. That's a failed project. You don't want to be having failed projects. So you have to measure the value of that project from the beginning to make sure that how that project will be deployed is very important. So you're commissioning your handover, that must be structured very well. A business leader, a strategist, must make sure that your project that you're embarking on is just not a brainchild that you're excited with. It's something that delivers value down to the client. So I'm going to leave you with this. There are 2 types of project managers in 2026. The O type are those ones that track tasks, attend meetings, report status, and they're done. You can't afford to be that project management person. Must be somebody, the new type, somebody who uses AI, who understands data, leads global teams, adapts methodology, and focuses on value delivery. And that's the difference between the current project manager of today and the one of the past. If you found value in this video, click like, subscribe, and share. And this is Worksmart and more. I'm Itono. You can call me IT, and I hope you found value from this video. See you in my next one.